Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. I typically do not do predictions as you regular listeners to my channel know about. Yes, I don't. Because for me, it's about empowerment on an individual basis, and that takes place day to day. It does not take place year to year or next year or anything else. Anyway, this one I had to bring it to you since whatever is going on in Iran and Persia at the moment. And I was having an intuitive thing like, go check the charts. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So here I am. Okay, so we are in the shift till 2040. Yes, Pluto in Capricorn. So it will be shift of a lot of things. I've covered this before. But let me just speak of what is starting on January 19th. That is 4 days from now. We are building up to that. It is building up to a conflict-like situation there, isn't it? Well, get ready, folks. Tighten your seatbelts. This is the screen share. You can look at this date, Jan 19, 2026. Let's look at the planets that are there. Moon, Pluto, Venus, Sun, Mercury, and Mars. Now, specifically, I want you to pay attention to. Now, all of these signs are in Capricorn, like you can see. Okay? This is Vedic style plot for people who are looking at it from the Western point of view. This is not Western style tropical zodiac. This is Vedic style plot on ephemeris. This is one of the things I use in my course consultations also for transits. But anyway, get back to this. Many planets in Capricorn, number one. But considering we are in the shift till 2040, you got to pay attention to this guy. Mr. Pluto here, Sun at 5 degrees of Capricorn, Mars at 2 degrees at Capricorn. Now when Sun, Mars and Pluto come together in Capricorn, pay attention to my words, Pluto, Sun and Mars. It involves something to do with conflict, it involves something to do with battle, like a warlike situation, okay? Governments toppling, new governments coming up. So it is bound to happen. Let's see on a 7-day fast forward period when this hectic period continues still. I'll fast forward it now by 7 days. So this is Jan 26th. It's still continuing. Just look at Sun, Pluto and Mars together, okay? That's the warlike situation. It goes till February 2nd. Still Sun, Mars and Pluto are together. It goes till February 9th. Still Sun, Mars and Pluto together in Capricorn. It has to be in Capricorn. Till Sun moves out of it into Aquarius. This is on February 16th, around that date. Right? So please note that in this period we might have a very quick war-like situation and governments toppling over and new governments coming up and lots of rebellion taking place by the masses. Pluto and Mars together in Capricorn, rebellion of the masses. You see what's happening on the streets in Europe, in UK, in US, in Iran, worldwide, right? Just on the side there, let's go back to Jan 19th. Hang on a minute. I'll go back to Jan 19th. This is Jan 19th. Alright. So this situation over here. Now I will take you fast forward for every Capricorn because Pluto is going to be in Capricorn till 2040, like I said previously, isn't it? This guy over here, the one who's in charge of recalibrating governments. That's going to happen every year on the Capricorn month, which is to say January. Every January between this year and 2040 is going to see this arrangement of Sun with Pluto. Sun with Pluto means change in governments. Something is going to happen in breakdown in governments. So January till 2040 will become a government month, so to speak. So now I'll fast forward every year. So keep looking at this corner here. We are in Jan 9, 2026. Fast forward 1 year. This is Jan 19, 2027. Once again, Pluto and Sun are together in Capricorn. This time even Rahu is there. Something very unconventional breakdown of government. Some cheating, a scandalous thing happening in governments. You see next year. Fast forward, Jan 19th, 2028. Once again, Sun, Rahu, Pluto, Mars. Again, some warlike situation on Jan 19th, 2028 is happening. Fast forward one more year. Jan 18th, 2029. What is happening? Sun, Pluto together in Capricorn, but they are also conjunct Rahu over here. It's not so bad, but something is going to happen since Sun and Pluto are together. Capricorn month, okay? 2030, what is happening in 2030? Only Sun and Pluto together. Some change in governments is going to happen. 2031, only Sun and Pluto. Once again, something is going to happen. But there is some Venus involved here. Now, my personal take on this, if Venus is involved, it typically involves Middle East. All the Middle Eastern countries are very Shukra-like or very Venus-like. Okay? Just remember that as a side note. 2032. What is happening? Only Sun and Pluto together in Capricorn. Fine. There is some change there going on. This is how recalibration of the governments takes place all around the world. Jan 17, 2033. This time there is Pluto, Jupiter, Mercury and Sun together. Okay, so this will involve the leadership in the change in ways the Jupiter will act, which means Jupiter in this sense meaning policies, legal jurisdictions, some legal battle is going to play out in the world. Something legal, something relating to dramatic or drastic policy change. It will involve intellect, Mercury, it will involve Jupiter, Pluto and Sun. So combine all this. Pluto will remove everything. Okay, period. From where? From Sun, from the government, in relation to Jupiter and Mercury, which means rewriting policies, procedures, judiciary, legal systems, finance and banking, that kind of a thing. 2033 we are going to see that. 2034, who is there? Once again in Capricorn. Sun is there, Venus is there. Once again something to do with Middle East and something to do with recalibration of different systems relating to finance, Mercury. 2035. Pluto is there along with Mercury and Jupiter. So something relating to China, something relating to Taiwan, something relating to Eastern Asian countries. They are very Mercurian-like. I've covered this before. 2036, what is happening in Capricorn? Just Sun and Pluto, some change in government. 2037, January 16, 2037, who's there in Capricorn? Pluto is there. Ketu is there. Oh, Ketu, complete loss of some form of governance, loss of a head of state. Maybe they'll be unlived, I don't know. Sun and Moon together here, that means it is a new moon day. On this new moon, on January 16, 2037, something is going to happen. Shukra is there, but that is not in Capricorn, it's in Sagittarius, so we ignore that. So Pluto, Ketu, on a new moon day happening on January 16, 2037. That will be something to see. Ketu is happening along with Pluto, so it's going to be very different kind of takedown. 2038, Pluto is there along with Sun, along with Ketu, but not necessarily in the same sign. Some recalibration is going on for sure. 2039, Pluto along with Shukra, again Venus has come in, so something to do with Middle East along with Sun. So Middle Eastern change for good can happen around 2039, all Middle Eastern countries. 2040, the end of the shift. Now Pluto has gone into Aquarius, so we'll forget about that kind of shift. Something else is going to happen. Probably I'll cover this later. If you want me to do more of this kind of stuff, just let me know in the comment box. I'll be happy to oblige. Meanwhile, take care, keep rocking, be safe, and share this video.